Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about American slang words that you have to know. You don't have to necessarily use them in your speech, but you have to know them because when you're going to communicate with a native speaker, with an American, you want to understand what he wants to say. So if you're interested, please continue watching this video. Before we transition to naming those words, I would like to remind you that one of the best things to do right now is to take your exercise book and write the words down, because you're going to be switching on different types of your memory. So you're going to be seeing me, this is visual, you're going to be listening to me, audio or comprehensional memory, and then when you're writing things down with your own hand, this is another type of memory. So please write the words down and comment below if you've been doing that. So the word number one is bail. And bail means leaving abruptly. So for example, you went to the cinema with your friends and then you realize your homework isn't done yet and you say, hey guys, I'm sorry, I'm gonna bail. Which means you're gonna go home and just finish what you had to do. To feel blue is a pretty common phrase, slang phrase in all English-speaking countries, and to feel blue means to feel sad.
How's that feel blue?
A buck. And a buck is American for a dollar. This costs $200, right? $200. Give me a buck. Give me a dollar.
Give me a buck.
The next expression is by the skin of my teeth. So for example, you were playing something and you hurt yourself, but then you say, I hurt myself just by the skin of my teeth, which means, yes, it hurt, but not a lot, just barely.
Seems you've passed by the skin of your teeth.
Creep. Oh, creep is a title that you give to a person who's really creepy. That's a great explanation, right? It's a really weird, unpleasant and strange person who is acting in a weird way. For example, you have a guy who's stalking you, and stalker is another slang, somebody who's following you, who is trying to get your attention. And because he's around you all the time doing strange things, you can call him a creep.
You got a creep. Creep.
Couch potato should be one of my favorite ones because this is a person who sits on the sofa and does nothing all day. Everybody has this friend who you call all the time and he's like, I'm sorry, I won't be able to join you today. I want to spend some time at home. And you can call him couch potato because he doesn't want to go out. He just wants to sit at home and do nothing.
A couch potato for a while.
To crash, which means to fall asleep abruptly. And this happens to me every single day when I'm tired. I go to bed and I just crash, which means go to sleep really fast. Are you recording? Yes. Down to earth is actually an adjective, and you can call a person down to earth when he's really simple, he doesn't try to show off, he's this normal guy, he's really down to earth.
Funny. Down to earth.
Another expression that Americans like is for real. For example, you tell somebody that you're going to Europe and he's like, oh, for real? Are you going to Europe? This means honestly. So instead of saying honestly, you can say for real.
For real, for real.
Another slang phrase is the cold shoulder. If you give somebody a cold shoulder, it means you are ignoring them on purpose. So somebody is trying to reach out to you and you give them a cold shoulder, which means you don't want to communicate with them.
You're really giving me the cold shoulder.
Another slang words, typically American, and I've been watching this movie called Miss Sloane. This movie is all about this slang phrase, and this is the phrase plead the fifth. This is very political thing. So there's the Fifth Amendment to the American Constitution, which allows you to not testify against yourself. So for example, imagine there's this court and there's this guy who's accused of a crime and somebody is asking him, did you commit this crime? The guy pleads the fifth, which means he says, according to the Fifth Amendment of the Constitution, I would not testify against myself. So he won't tell anything because this information can be used against him. So this is plead the fifth. Now let's go down to something a little easier, and I think I've mentioned this phrase in one of my videos. By the way, I have a lot of videos about American phrases. I have a video about 50 common phrases in English, video about 100 common words in English, and I have a video about 25 idioms in English. The links will be below, and please watch them after watching this video. Next phrase is screw up, and screw up means make a mistake. I'm sorry, I screwed up, I made a mistake.
Screwed up, eh?
Yeah, very.
Instead of saying nice and wow and beautiful all the time, you can say, oh, that's sweet. which means that's nice. But making your speech diverse using different words is actually really helpful for your vocabulary and really helpful for other people because you don't sound the same all over again. So write this down. Sweet means nice.
Sweet.
Tight. This word can be used when you're talking about competition. So tight competition means there is a really small gap between two competitors and the competition becomes really tight. So it's really intense and they have to work really hard to surpass each other. Tight. The next word is to trash. You probably know the noun trash, and trash is the same as rubbish. Rubbish is British, trash is American. This means all of the things that you throw away. But to trash means to destroy something. So for example, he trashed his car means he destroyed his car. Maybe he had an accident and now he has to get a new one. So he trashed his car. Wrap up is a word that I hear every day, and wrap up means to finish something. Okay guys, let's wrap up, let's finish.
Let's wrap up, yeah.
To hang out. This is a word that you can use when you're relating to your friends, you're inviting them to come over and you say, come over to my place, which means come to my place and let's hang out. Let's do something together. You can also use the word to hang out to describe that you're actually not busy with anything. So for example, you sit at home and your friend calls you and asks, what are you up to? Which means, what are you doing right now? And you're like, nothing, just hanging out. So you're just spending your time at home. Maybe you're watching YouTube videos, so nothing serious. I'm just hanging out.
Just to hang out.
Another word that I love and that I hear a lot is wheels. And you know wheels, which means, you know, something that is rolling in your car. But you can also use the word wheels instead of using the word car. So I have my own wheels today, which means today you're driving, you're not taking an Uber or a taxi. And this way you can use the word wheels in the meaning of a car. The next one you've probably heard thousands of times, and the word is babe. And I would not recommend using this word, but you need to understand. So somebody, if you're a female and somebody is calling you babe, this is not really polite, but this means that the person who's calling you babe finds you attractive and really hot.
Babe! 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 No, babe!
To bust somebody. To get busted means to be caught for doing something illegal, something you were not supposed to do. For example, police busts burglars every day in the streets of San Francisco. Police is everywhere. They catch burglars or they catch people who are disregarding the rules. So to get busted means to get arrested, to be caught. If you had a really good time watching this video, you can tell your friends that you had a blast. And have a blast means to be really entertained, to have really good time, to really enjoy doing something. So if you enjoyed watching this video, you can like it and you can comment below, oh my god, Marina, I had a blast, this is a really cool video.
Have a blast.
And the last word that I wanted to share with you today is epic fail. An epic fail means complete disaster, awful. I'm laughing because it is used in the memes all the time. In a formal meeting, you won't really use the word epic fail, but I don't know, if your friend tried to hit up on a girl, try to flirt with a girl, and the girl just told that she's married, then that guy had an epic fail.
That was a pretty epic fail.
These were the slang words that I wanted to share with you today. Thank you so much for watching this video. There are 3 more videos that I suggest you to watch. The first is 100 common words in English. The second is 50 common phrases in English. And the third is 25 idioms in English that you should know to sound more American. The links will be below. Please let me know if you enjoyed watching this video, and I will see you in the next vlogs. Please subscribe if you haven't yet, the red button. See you soon. Bye!